Okay, so your reader will next read for the next service, which is the chemical application preparation only. They will say, the next section is chemical application preparation only for virgin tint, virgin relaxer, and bleach retouch on a mannequin. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will also take out the supplies that you will need for virgin tint, virgin relaxer, and bleach retouch sections of the examination. Please place your Ziploc bag on top of your workstation to be evaluated by your rater. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. This section is for the preparation only. Do not begin the virgin tint, virgin relaxer, and bleach retouch services during this section. You may begin. Okay, so then you will take out from underneath your counter where you have all your bags, you will take out both bags, the chemical preparation and the mock chemical application. You will place both of the bags on your station, and the rater will come by and check your bags. Meanwhile, you begin the sanitation using your chemical preparation only bag. Go ahead and take out your paper towel. Spray your station with your EPA disinfectant and disinfect. Take out your draping materials, and we will begin draping the mannequin using the towel. Hold it lengthwise, and we're going to fold it into 3 parts, forming a thin strip. Place it from behind your mannequin around the neck, all the way around. Hold it and secure it with the chemical cape. Make sure that your cape does not touch the mannequin's skin around the neck. And make sure that it's nicely secure. Then you're going to take the second towel, hold it once again lengthwise, hold it from corner to corner, opposite corners, place it from the back, cross it over in the front, and you may secure it with a butterfly clamp if you have one. If you do not have a butterfly clamp, you can also use the T-pins. So in this case, I'm going to use the T-pins so that you can see how to use them. Remember, everything that you use, you need to start disposing of it, everything that you're done with. The next step is to divide the hair into 4 quadrants. So you are going to take out your clips, and your all-purpose comb. You will use the coarse side of the all-purpose comb, scaling a line down the center of the face, using, of course, the nose as a guide. You're going to scale that line all the way up to the apex, separate the hair, and we are going to divide the hair from the apex vertically down all the way to behind the ear. Make sure your subsections are neat. Twist the hair, make sure to get those ends tucked in, and secure with your butterfly clip. You're going to repeat the same step on the opposite side. And to form your 2 back sections, you are going to continue that center parting all the way down to the center of the nape. Make sure that you take all of the hair out from the towel. All the hair needs to be picked up into a clip. Comb the hair, twist and tuck in the ends, secure the section, and do the same on the opposite side. You are now done using your comb. The next step is to apply protective cream around the hairline. So you're going to take your spatula, take a little bit of protective cream, as much as you need, which is not too much. Close your containers. Always make sure to keep your containers closed. And if you're not going to use it anymore, you can dispose of it. If for whatever reason you want to keep it on your station just in case you need more, you can. But remember that the spatula needs to be disposed of. Apply the protective cream all around the hairline. Ensure that you are applying it on the skin, not the hair. And it is okay if you get a little bit on the hair. Just make sure that the skin is mostly what you're concentrating on protecting. Hold down the towels and make sure that you get it on the bottom, close to the bottom hairline. So once you're done applying your protective cream, you can get rid of the protective cream. You can have an extra paper towel to clean your hand if you have any residual protective cream. Take out your gloves. You are done with this procedure bag. Put on your gloves. You step back and raise up your hand. That is all you're going to do for the chemical application preparation only. The next procedure is virgin tint to darker on the rear right quadrant. Your reader will say, the next section is the virgin tint to darker on the rear right quadrant on the mannequin. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. So at that point, we are already wearing our gloves, remember, from the previous procedure, which is a preparation. So we're going to take out our tint bowl, mock solution, your tint brush, and your spatula. Make sure to close your Ziploc bag and keep it on your station for the next 2 procedures. So we are going to take some mock solution and pour it into your container. Make sure that you get enough to complete the whole quadrant so that you don't have to come back and fill up again before you finish. Remember that you have 10 minutes to complete this. So we will start working on the rear right quadrant. Taking 1/4 of an inch subsections. And we are going to apply the product from scalp all the way through to the hair ends. Distribute it evenly and ensure that the strand is completely saturated. Then cross it over to the opposite section. So continue taking 1/4 of an inch subsections. Distribute it all the way through. Cross it over. 1/4 of an inch. Ensure to maintain even saturation throughout, from scalp to hair ends. You are going to continue this procedure until you are done with the whole quadrant. Once you are done with the quadrant all the way to the bottom, you are going to carefully bring back your strands, making sure that you do leave your subsections spaced out as much as possible so that the 1/4 of an inch subsections are visible. You are done using your tint brush, but this time you are not going to dispose of your materials. You are simply going to keep everything on your station, step back, and raise up your hand, indicating that you have finished with this section. Is a No Base Virgin Relaxer on the left rear quadrant, your reader will say, the next section is the No Base Virgin Relaxer on left rear quadrant on the mannequin. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. So at that point, remember that everything is still on your station. You are going to take your next spatula. Ensure to close your tip. And we are going to take more product, even if you need just a little bit more. But I do want for you to indicate that you are taking a new chemical into your container. So close your container and dispose of the spatula. So we are now going to start off by using 1/2 inch subsections. So they are double the size that you took on the previous one. 1/2 inch subsections. And you are going to apply the product 1/2 inch away from the scalp up to 1 inch away from the ends. So you are going to ensure that the mid strand is saturated. Carefully place it over to the opposite quadrant. And you continue. 1/2 inch subsections. Apply it about 1/2 inch away from the scalp up to 1 inch away from the ends. So 1/2 inch away from this 1/2 inch subsection. Apply your product 1/2 inch away from the scalp and distribute it evenly, ensuring saturation all the way up to about 1 inch away from the ends. And once again, 1/2 inch subsection. Look at what 1/2 inch looks like. And once again, we apply it 1/2 inch away from the scalp. All the way up to 1 inch away from the ends. Ensure even saturation throughout the whole strand. You are going to continue this procedure all the way down on your left rear quadrant. And then carefully, once again, you're going to bring down your subsections, ensuring that you do have some space in between for your subsections to be visible. Once again, we are not going to throw away our brush. Just place it on your bowl. Step back, raise up your hand, and indicate that you are done with the Virgin Relaxer. And the last of your chemical demonstrations will be the bleach retouch on the left front quadrant of the mannequin. Once again, you will be allowed 10 minutes, and your reader will say, the next section is the bleach retouch on the left front quadrant of the mannequin. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. Please assume there is 1 inch of regrowth. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. So at this point, we are going to let down the hair on the left front quadrant. Once again, we are going to simulate new product by taking your spatula, and even if it's very little, you are going to pour some product onto your tint bowl. Close your container and throw away your spatula. For this procedure, you will need to take 1/8 of an inch subsections, which is half of what you took for the virgin tint. 1/8 of an inch subsections just straight across on the quadrant, and apply it simulating 1 inch of new growth, ensuring even saturation. And 1 inch of new growth is going to be approximately the length of your bristles. So take 1/8 of an inch subsection, and apply 1 inch of new growth cross it over carefully. 1/8 of an inch. Simulate your 1 inch of new growth, retouch, and cross it over. And last 1/8 of an inch. Simulate your 1 inch regrowth and cross it over. You're going to continue all the way down on this quadrant, and once again we bring down the hair carefully to ensure that we do have some separation and our subsections are visible. At this point, you are done with all the chemical procedures, so you can go ahead and dispose of your tint bowl and your gel inside your trash bag. Take off your gloves. This time we are going to sanitize post-service. So I'm going to take my paper towel, spray my station, wipe your station down quickly, dispose of your bag and the used paper towel, sanitize your hands, and step back, raising up your hand, indicating that you are done. Okay, so once you have completed your chemical preparation and the chemical applications, virgin tint, virgin relaxer, and bleach retouch, you will go on to do the shampoo service. Now for the shampoo service, the reader is going to tell you, the next section is the shampoo service. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may clean up your supplies and shampoo the hair. This would be a good time if you need a restroom break. Please keep in mind that only one candidate at a time may leave the room. The time will continue to elapse. You may begin. So at that point, you are going to pick up your cleanup and shampoo bag from your counter, from inside your counter, and you are going to take your mannequin with you to the shampoo bowl. Make sure to also take your disinfectant and your hand sanitizer to the shampoo bowl with you. So for the shampoo, you are going to need your shampoo bag, and you're pretty much going to shampoo the mannequin. There is really no criteria for this procedure. The only criteria is that you ensure the shampoo and products are removed from the hair. So you will, in the shampoo bowl, you will get there, you will shampoo the mannequin, condition the hair. You also have a comb. Demonstrate some detangling of the hair with the conditioner, rinse the hair, and bring the mannequin back. You don't have to do it any particular way as long as the product is off the mannequin, so concentrate on that. And you have a full 10 minutes to go to the shampoo bowl, get your mannequin cleansed, and come back.